Have you ever wondered how you can easily make a fade-in fade-out effect for your UI panel? If the answer is yes, then this video is perfect for you. I've already created in Unity a simple panel, which contains a title, some text and 2 buttons, but the technique that I'm going to teach you will work on any panel. The first thing that you are going to need is to go to the Asset Store and import the DOTween package. In the Asset Store window, type DOTween and then select the free version, or you can use the paid one too if you already have it, and then click download. Once the import is done, a message will pop up telling us that we need to set up DOTween. We open DOTween utility panel and there we press on Setup, Apply, and then we press on Create Assembly Definition and hit OK. Great, now we can implement our fade-in effect. In the project, we are going to create a new folder called Scripts, and inside that folder we are going to create a new script with the name FadingPanel. Inside the script we are going to declare a private canvas group, and we are going to give it the serialized field attribute so that we can assign it in the inspector. Don't worry, I'm going to explain what the canvas group does a bit later. Then we declare a tween. Make sure that you import the tweening package. Next, we are going to implement a function called fade, which will have 3 parameters. A float, which will indicate the end value of the fade, another float that represents the duration of the fade, and a tween callback, which is going to be called when the fade operation is over. In the fade function, we check if the fade tween is not null, and if that is true, it means that another tween is in process and we need to terminate it before we start the new one. To do that, we call the method kill from fadeTween, which will kill the tween, and it will also have a boolean parameter, which tells the tween if it should invoke the onComplete callback or not. We will set this to false in our case. Then, we assign to the fadeTween canvasGroup.doFade, and this method takes 2 parameters, a float that represents the end value of the fade effect, and another float which is the duration of the fade. Next, we add our onEnd callback to fadeTween.onComplete. Now, we are going to write 2 wrapper methods, one for fade-in and one for fade-out. The fade-in method is going to have a single parameter, which is the duration of the effect. Inside the method, we call the fade function with the end value set to 1, and for the duration, we pass our parameter, and then, for the callback, we are going to write a little lambda function, which will make sure that at the end of the fade-in effect, the canvas group is interactable, and it also blocks raycast. Similarly, we write the fade-out function, which will have the end value of the fade set to 0, and the callback function will make the canvas group non-interactable and unable to block raycast as it is invisible for the player. In order to test this, we are going to create a simple coroutine, which will wait for a couple of seconds, do a fade out, wait for a couple of seconds again, and then it will do a fade in. Then we call this method inStart. Back in the inspector, we select our panel and we start by adding a canvas group component to it. The canvas group can be used to control certain aspects of a whole group of UI elements from one place without needing to handle them each individually. The properties of the canvas group affect the game object it is on, as well as all children. Then, we attach the FadingPanel script to our panel, and we assign the canvas group. Let's hit play and see if it works. Awesome, the fade effect works as intended. This is all for this tutorial, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and also click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this. See you next time.